Good afternoon, guys. Today we're in South Beach, Miami, and we'll be exploring this area as well as different areas within Miami. It's another beautiful day outside. A lot of people are outside, tourists, local residents. Now let's go see what Miami has to offer. Guys, behind me or in front of me along South Beach, you can see a lot of buildings that are 3-4 stories high. They were all built in the 1920s or the 60s. And then, however, after the builders wanted to develop this area with high-rise condos, but
which is what you're seeing a lot of in like Fort Lauderdale, Pompano.
yeah, and as Maddie's saying, if you go to Pompano Beach area or Fort Lauderdale or Hollywood Beach area, you see a lot of high-rise buildings being developed, but this area is preserved. Yeah, so I think 70% of Miami, they speak Spanish. There's a lot of Latin influence here. Which is why I think a lot of people like to dance, you know, good music, good vibes, people are happy. Plus the heat, plus the sun. You're always in good mood. It's nice this area is closed for cars. Because before you would see a lot of loud cars, muscle cars, etc. coming along and making a lot of noise. And so this area, if you would like to stay in this area, so if you'd like to stay around the beach, these are actually behind me, or where we're walking along here, are boutique hotels. You can book your rooms right on the beach and go across to the beach, come down here for breakfast and dinner. And then for clubbing and partying, you can go to the entertainment district. Look what's here, guys. This is the only car in South Beach. Do you guys recognize this man? Now it's the Montana's restaurant. There's the Colony Hotel, and I think this is where they filmed the Scarface, guys. Let's go read what it says. Here you go. This is the actual staircase that was used in the filming of the 1983 classic movie Scarface. Al Pacino and a bunch of people. It's a world famous Hollywood landmark. This is the stairs. It's closed, but there it is. Alright guys, we're at the world famous Versace, I guess now a hotel, but Versace's house. He bought it back in 1992, and sadly he was murdered right at the steps here while he was entering home. I think he purchased this property for $2.2 or $2.5 million. Now it's a hotel. I think it's only 10 rooms, and then it's also fine dining as well. I would assume you would have to make a reservation here. I think this is the most iconic building of Miami. It's not the condos, it's not your $50 million homes or yachts. It is this building. If you get a drink, you're able to go inside. Hello.
To eat is the next waterfront there.
To sit and enjoy fine dining. Look at all the details in here. There's Italian architecture for you.
Okay, so we got 4 arancini with 16 US dollars. How do you like it?
It's actually pretty good. I like it. Do you? You said the inside was a bit cold.
I mean, they're good. The cheese inside, the first one I ate was a bit cold. But I've also had better.
Oh, what is this? This is delivering something. Watch. The car has to watch this thing deliver, guys. He's on delivery. Let's go. Serve Robotics, Karuna. What are you delivering, my friend? That was so cool. Alright guys, now we're in the financial district of Miami. This is where you'll find a lot of people in the financial sector. You'll find a lot of banks, a lot of offices, and as well as luxury high-end condos. So the condos in these areas, or 1 bedroom or studio, you can rent it for $2,500 USD, and 3 bedrooms could go as high as over $5,000 a month. And you also find a lot of high-end restaurants, including the famous Salt Bay. His restaurant is here down the street. It's very pricey, and you'll find many other restaurants as well. And then you also got your high-end condos, luxury condos, along with high-end hotels. You'll find Four Seasons here, JW Marriott's. It's a different lifestyle than the South Beach. A lot of people move down to Miami because of the state tax. There's no state tax at all here. So if you're comparing, if let's say you're making $100,000 in New York and you come down here, you would pay state tax in New York of about $10,000 or $12,000 on the $100,000 that you make. But here you would pay $0. So you get to keep a lot of your hard-earned money. And that for that reason, a lot of people move down here because maybe they don't need to be at the office.
They don't have that
traditional job of being in the office. They work remotely, and so they want to be in a warm weather all year round. That's why they come here. And for that reason, you can find that the rental prices and average condo prices are way higher than the United States average. For now, let's go walk around and discover the financial district. To purchase on the median price is $800,000, and you're getting a lot more smaller size Toronto, Vancouver style condos. However, you have close proximity to the beach, and then you're also on the financial district right here. So much different than South Beach. You can see your high rises, 60, 70, 80 floors. I really like it here because you can work, enjoy the warm weather, enjoy the beach, enjoy fine dining, pay no state tax. What state tax means is like pretty much like a provincial tax that we pay in Canada. Here in Florida, you don't have to pay that.
If you're American.
If you're American. Oh, another point. So lately, or over the past couple of years, maybe even before then, but I've been seeing a lot of social media posts of real estate agents in Toronto. Not all of them, few of them. Oh, come to Florida, there's no tax. Not even Florida, maybe some of them, they even go as far as Dubai, saying that there's no tax. But guys, you gotta understand this. If you're not a resident of states, that doesn't mean anything to you. if you're from Canada and you buy a property here, you're still gonna pay tax because in Canada you're taxed on your worldwide income. So just like you're buying a second property in downtown Toronto to rent it out, on that rental income you're gonna pay taxes. If you buy a property here and you rent it out, you're gonna pay those taxes to the CRA. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So don't believe those ads. Make sure you speak to your accountant before you make any international purchases based off of some real estate agents making a 1-minute reel saying that there's no tax, you should buy in Florida. In fact, if in some areas in Florida, if you're buying a home and you're a non-resident, let's say you're Canadian, you're actually paying property taxes and you're not getting any rebates like the residents here or the citizens here. So don't believe in those things. Make sure you check with your accountant before you make a big purchase, right?
Yes, luckily I have my accountant and my real estate agent right
Yes.
over here.
Yep. So, yep, I'm a CPA from Ontario. I'm also a licensed real estate agent in Ontario. This is not to advertise myself, but you know, I kind of have a 2 cents to put in there.
Yeah, I think you have a different perspective when
Yeah.
you're traveling and you're looking at stuff.
Because I really don't like false advertisement or misinformation given to the general public. And this Florida no tax thing, come by in Florida, does not apply unless you're planning to live here and become a resident here and cut your ties with Canada. If you're buying a second property or come to vacation here or rent it out, that does not apply to you. Food deliveries coming into the restaurants. And you may also be wondering, Turk, okay, you're an accountant, you're a CPA, you're a real estate agent. What are you doing making these videos? So after spending, I think 10 or 12 years in accounting, I have realized to do what I love the most. And one of that is real estate. And then over years, we've been traveling a lot too. Maddie and I have been to many countries. So I have come to a conclusion that I also love traveling as well. And because I make a lot of real estate educational videos on social media, I'm like, why don't I make videos of where I travel to? And this is how the channel has started. So I'm doing 3 things now. 3 things. And I do love all of it. Maybe less love for accounting, but still, I have spent so much time in it, went to school for it, that love kind of got built into you. So Miami's, in general, Florida's population has grown significantly over the years, well, since COVID. So from 2020 to 2024, the population increased by 10%. It seems small because the downtown area core went from, I think, 440,000 residents to 480,000. However, it's actually one of the largest growing cities and states in the state. And you can see a lot of cranes up in the sky. Again, that's one of the highest as well in the states right now, after I believe California and Texas and maybe New York. And you can see there's an empty land right here that will eventually be developed as more people move here.